Hey guys. Hello, hello. Hello, my fellow TikTokers and friends. We're gonna do some bacon, onion, and cabbage over here. We're gonna do some fried pork chops over here. We're gonna roast off some potatoes. We're gonna roast some potatoes. Hello, hello, my friends. So tonight we're going to fry up some bacon. We're going to put some cabbage and onions in there. We're going to put some cabbage and onions in there. We're going to fry up some pork chops that have been resting on the counter for about 30 minutes. And tonight we're not soaking the pork chops in anything. We're just going to coat them. Hello, Oklahoma. Welcome in, honey. We're just going to coat them in a little bit of flour, just so it gets a good sear on each side. And then we're going to fry up this bacon, add some cabbage and some onions. And over there on the counter, I'll bring them over here so y'all can see. So over here, I have some sweet potatoes. I have some fingerling potatoes that I've cut in half. I soaked them for about 15-20 minutes. And then I put olive oil, salt, and pepper on them. And now I'm going to roast them at 425. Probably take about 25 minutes, y'all. So that's what we're going to do with those. So they're in the oven, y'all. This has got about a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil and a quarter cup of butter. And we're just going to wait till that butter turns color so we start to see a little bit of the brown butter coming up before we start slicing our chops in there. Where are the green? Probably the finger. Are you talking about the fingerling potatoes, babe? Probably just the age of the potato. It won't taste any different. It won't taste any differently, honey. Some of them are purple, green, yellow. Okay. That's right, Sherry. I know you're on your way, honey. You got that cabbage going on. We got that cabbage going on for you. So what's important, y'all, with the pork chops is that you let them rest on the counter. Okay, you let them rest on the counter for like 30 minutes before you fry them off. Okay, and then you just coat them in a very light flour. Okay, just like that. No milk, no buttermilk, no nothing. Okay, your flour is plain because all you've done to these is season them already with salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning. Okay. So these are ready to go. That's what we're doing tonight. Get us some fried cabbage and that bacon in a minute. It's going to be good, y'all. Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, ma'am, it is. It's going to be real good. It sure is. It's raining here in the great state of Ohio today. It's raining. And a little chilly. Tonight we're frying off some pork chops, honey. We're going to do some cabbage and some bacon and onions. And we're going to, now you see that? You see that brownness in that butter? That's when you're at the good stage, y'all. Now that nuttiness came out of that butter, and we're ready to fry. Okay? 2 at a time. Just like that. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. 2 at a time. Okay? Now tonight I seasoned these with salt, pepper, and Creole seasoning, okay? Creole seasoning. Yeah, those are center cut pork chops, honey. Yes, ma'am. No bone in tonight, just center cut pork chop. Just a center cut pork chop. And we're going to let those cook about 3-4 minutes on each side before we turn them over, y'all. 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Then we'll probably make a little gravy. Over here, we're just browning off this bacon. We're browning off the bacon. We're going to put some cabbage and onions in here. Cabbage and onions. I just added a little bit of olive oil to the bacon, y'all, because this is a higher quality bacon, so you're not going to get a lot of grease with it, okay? And I'm going to put my cabbage in there, so I'm going to make sure we get some grease. We're going to make sure we get some grease, y'all. Tonight we are making fried cabbage with bacon and onions, and we got potatoes roasting in the oven, y'all. We got potatoes roasted in the oven, and it's going to be good. What's everybody into? Yes, ma'am. I need to get a plate out. This is Wright's bacon. Wright's bacon, y'all. Which is a center cut bacon, so there's not a lot of fat on it. Have enough time to go down. Yeah, we survived hump day, honey. Tomorrow, butter will burn way too easy for what, honey? No, ma'am. That's when you get that good nutty flavor of butter. This is extra virgin olive oil and butter mixed together. And if we're frying here, that's typically what we're using, okay? That's typically what we're using here. At this homestead, we always use half olive oil and half butter. Oh, I'm so glad you did the stuffed pepper soup. Yum, yum. You know, y'all seen that big pot of that soup that I made last night. It's gone. It's gone, y'all. It's gone. It sure is. That soup is gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone like the wind. Kids with gone like the wind. We're just crisping up this bacon. We got potatoes roasting in the oven. Yeah, it's gone. Cherry, it's gone, honey. Where am I from? I'm a military brat, so we did some time in Georgia and we did some time in Texas, and we settled in Ohio, and I was born in a little tiny town called Sandy Hook, Kentucky. Sandy Hook, Kentucky, y'all. Look at those pork chops. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm goody. I'm good. How are you, Gloria? Chattanooga, Tennessee's in the house. Chattanooga, Tennessee's in the house, y'all. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hello, Michigan. Welcome into the house today. Lemon wine. Can y'all hear the music over the sound of that bubbling grease, y'all? Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is in the house. North Carolina. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good, y'all. That's gonna be good. And watermelon wine. California. Hello, welcome into the West Coast. Sarasota, Florida. I love it. Okay, so bacon, y'all. Bacon is fried up nicely. So I'm going to take this bacon out. Give it a few more minutes. Then we're going to take it out. And we're going to add the cabbage and onion. Okay? And watermelon wine. Just flour, babe. This is just flour, coated in flour, honey. That's a deal. Hello, Wisconsin. Welcome in the house, honey. Long Island, North Carolina. Or New York. I like it. We're having fried pork chops. We're going to have some fried cabbage and bacon and onion. And we got some roasted potatoes in the oven. Watermelon wine. And watermelon wine. Yeah, it's gonna be good, y'all. That's right, it's gonna be good. Let me grab some foil, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Watermelon wine. Yes, ma'am. We're going to put a little foil over those. We're going to put a little foil over those. And 2 more go in the fryer. 2 more go in the pan. They're good, y'all. Okay, bacon is done. Bacon's done, y'all. Good though. Okay, bacon out. It's almost like a song. It's almost like a song. December. Okay, onions in. Onions in. Onions in. give them a minute. Just give them a minute to hang out, y'all. Little onions in the house. I took the bacon out, babe, yes. Took the bacon out, and now we're going to sweat down the cabbage with these onions. Okay, we're going to sweat down the cabbage with those onions. So the onions, just leave them in for a minute or so by themselves, okay? Just a little bit till they turn translucent. There you go, kids, just like that. And then we're going to just toss that a little bit. We're going to toss this a little bit. Get that onion in there. Okay. Get that onion in there, y'all. Just like that. Okay. Oh, we got one went overboard. Little piece went overboard. Oh, here comes the mister, y'all. Comes the mister. About to get serious. About to get serious.
Hello, everyone.
Just like that, y'all. Ah! Okay, now if you put some salt on here, it will help sweat that cabbage down. Okay? Just like that, y'all. See, it's already sweating down.
Hello there.
There you go, y'all. Hello, mister. Yeah. The mister says, hello, everyone. Yep, the mister says hello. Keep on rolling with the flow. We're having some center cut pork chops tonight, y'all. We got roasted potatoes in the oven, y'all.
It's good to be seen.
You know I'm gonna make gravy, y'all. You know I'm gonna make gravy. Yes, I'll be making some gravy, y'all. We want to make a little gravy to go over these chops. You put that gravy over those roasted potatoes, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All we're doing to this cabbage is just sweating it down, okay? In that bacon grease, onions, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, then you always rest them, y'all. Rest them on a plate. And it's moving too quick, but I know that somebody's subscription, y'all, somebody's subscription is going to expire. So check your subscriptions because they will not auto-renew unless you had it set up that way. In goes one. And we do have some cookbooks still available, y'all.
We do need some smell-o-vision.
We do need some smell-o-vision. I want to be on that invention, you know what I mean? Because we're going to make money. We're going to make money. So we got some potatoes in the oven cooking, y'all. Thank you, Alexander, for the cookbook purchase. We appreciate you. Look at that cabbage, y'all. It's beautiful. Yeah, the mister, he loves the smell of that, honey. So we're going to get some fried cabbage, some roasted potatoes. And y'all saw that bacon grease was very minimal, right? So I added a little bit of olive oil to the cabbage. But it's just cooking itself, y'all. And then we're going to add the bacon back in so it stays crisp. Chops, we're having center cut chops. Just salt and pepper is in here, Sherry. Salt and pepper. And then it's seasoned, of course, with the bacon grease and the onions. But sometimes, if it's the mister and I'll put some spice in here, some crushed red peppers. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I will. Darling. Oh, Lord, we got the Hank Williams in the house, y'all. By my name. Hank Williams is in the house, y'all.
Cheryl says that she's frying pork chops with you.
Oh, I love it, Cheryl. If what?
Rhonda wants to cook with pork chops.
Yes, y'all want me to make some tamales, Rhonda. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Patty. Yes, tamales, Lori. I don't want to offend anybody with my tamales, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Knoxville. Hello, Knoxville. Welcome in. So these chops, y'all, are center cut chops, rested on the counter for like 30 minutes before we started frying. 30 minutes, seasoned with Creole seasoning, salt, and pepper, okay? And then just lightly coated with flour, just enough to get a sear on the pork chop, okay? So it holds in that moisture. It's really important when you're doing center cut chops, y'all. Because the center cut's got very little fat. Uh-huh. Yeah. The mister and our daughter just got back from West Virginia, y'all. They were down there riding the trails. Hi, Melissa. Yes, ma'am, y'all. You know those are good. Again, we're frying in half extra virgin olive oil, half butter. Okay? Half extra virgin olive oil, half butter. Oh yeah, now this cabbage is cooking, y'all. So now, at this point, I'm going to put the bacon back in. I'm like, did I just toss that out of my foot?
Either way, you recommend reheating the sauce.
I would recommend reheating them in the oven, Gidget. In the oven. Put your oven at like 325. Don't put them in the microwave. Microwave's tough on them. If they're center cut. If they're bone in, you can put them in the microwave. Okay? Yesterday we talked about the aprons, and they will be ready hopefully by the end of March. Hopefully by the end of March. Darling. So I put that crispy bacon back in, y'all. Put that crispy bacon back in. Okay? Thank you, Sherry. I put that crispy bacon back in. Hey, Tanya. Welcome in, honey. Welcome into the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that's a good song. That is a good song.
That is a good song, y'all. So I'm going to turn off the cabbage and let it just rest there, okay?
The original Morty says they're singing with the song.
I like it.
Oh yeah, John Denver.
We got some John Denver in the house now, y'all. Potatoes are looking good.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin. Appreciate the double taps, y'all. That works some magic for the algorithm of TikTok. Oh, God bless you. Oh, God bless you. Can y'all see that cabbage? Let me get you down there.
Thank you, the original Morty.
Thank you, the original Morty.
She heard me sneeze.
Yum, yum. Let me get my camera back set up there, y'all. Wanted to give you a little close-up of that cabbage.
Welcome to Colorado.
Hello, Colorado. Welcome in. Welcome into the kitchen.
Similar to if you ever had a splash of vinegar to the cabbage.
I have, not tonight though, but yes, I have added vinegar before. And I've also done it in red wine vinegar, which is good. And I've also added balsamic vinegar, which is real good, y'all. If you get a real serious, like 12-year aged vinegar, balsamic vinegar, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Michigan. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Missouri.
How do you know when the cabbage is done?
What's that, babe?
How do you know when the cabbage is done?
The cabbage, I just go by off of sight, but once it's sweated down like this, y'all, it's really according to if you want it to be, it's like pasta. If you want it to be al dente, if you want it to have a little bit of life left in it, okay, then you cut it off early. But this is going to sit in that pan because we cook in that cast iron. It's going to sit in that pan and continue to cook. Okay, so it's really preference. But once it turns colors from that very bright green to that light white, you're good to go. Yes, ma'am. Pork chops. This is the last two, y'all. Last two are going in. Then we're going to make us a little bit of gravy.
Hellcat, if you go out to the website on the front page of our website, that's linked in Melissa Sunshine's bio. On the front page there, you can see the different payment options for the cookbook, and then you can just send your payment to the email address there, and then just put in the notes how many cookbooks you want, if you want them signed. All the information is right there that you need for ordering the cookbooks.
Thank you. So good having the mister back. I feel like I can stay more on top of what you guys are asking. So now I'm going to leave the flour that I sauteed, or I floured the pork chops in, and I'm going to use... Oh yeah, I'm glad you love the music. Sometimes I worry if it's annoying to y'all. But I think having music in the kitchen makes it feel more relaxed. Okay? Makes you feel a little more relaxed.
Yeah, Matt, we had a great time on our trip down there to Logan, West Virginia. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I did post some pictures for y'all. Hopefully you got to see that video of the mister and our daughter out there getting her done in the mud. They love that. They love it. I'm going to go over and check on the potatoes, y'all. I'm going to go check on the potatoes.
The aprons are not on the website.
Yeah, the aprons are not on the website for sale yet. Just the cookbook. The aprons will go live hopefully at the end of the month, y'all. The seamstress, we have a private seamstress making each one of them, and she got sick and she could not sew for 6 days, so we got a little behind, but they're going to be worth it, y'all. Yes, I am on the potatoes. Potatoes are looking good. We get these last chops out, we're going to make us a little gravy. We make us a little gravy.
Now there's no links on the website that will take you to PayPal or Venmo or Cash App. You just, whichever way you want to pay, you can just use the email address that's there. So you would just pay that email address through whichever payment app that you like to use, Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal.
And we really do appreciate you all with the cookbook. We've gotten such great feedback, and that makes me very happy. I never have done a cookbook before, y'all, so I appreciate that so much. Appreciate it so much.
Cabbage
That is cabbage with bacon and onions, y'all.
Elaine says she loves her cookbook.
Oh, yay, Elaine, that makes me happy. So now we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. These are the last 2 chops. And I think we fried, let's see. We will have fried 10 chops, y'all, 10 chops. That was a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil and a 1/4 cup of butter. That's what we fry in here, okay? Okay. How about a check to the P.O. box? Is that for a cookbook? The person asking that.
Unfortunately, we can't take that.
Yeah, we're not. I don't. If you're asking about a check to the P.O. box for a cookbook, we don't take checks, unfortunately.
Gidget says she loves her cookbook too.
Yay, Gidget, I'm so happy. Now, after these get done, y'all, we're gonna wipe this pan out because this is too dark for the gravy. Okay, so we're gonna pull that out. Okay. Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate the badges, honey. So give that just 2 minutes. I'm gonna check the potatoes with a fork.
Emily just joined your live.
Nice. Hello, Emily. So the potatoes are just a few minutes away.
Emily?
Hello, Emily. Welcome in, welcome in. We are frying up some pork chops. We fried up some cabbage with bacon and onions. We sure did. And now we are going to get the potatoes out of the oven and make some gravy. Thank you, Robin. We do appreciate the double tap, y'all. Just like that, y'all. Okay? Pull this plate back so we don't... We're going to feed us. We're going to feed those kids tonight. And then the boys will have lunch tomorrow. Boys will have lunch. Okay? So hang with me for just a minute, y'all. Hang tight. Now, thank you, 8686. So there's the cabbage, y'all. It's done. It's resting. The pork chops are resting. Let's make some gravy. Let's make some gravy. I'm going to get this pan turned around the other way. And I'm going to take a towel. Take a towel, y'all. And this is what I do is I take this and I'm just wiping off some of that excess that's in the pan, okay? That's from all that heavy fried in there. Okay? Look. See? Just like that, y'all. Now, in this pan, I'm going to put a quarter cup of butter. And this pan's still piping hot, y'all. Okay, this pan is still piping hot. Look at that. There's no fire on this pan. Okay, no fire. It is. There you go down. Blue vine. So all that heat is left in there from that cast iron, y'all. I still have not turned on the burner yet. Just now turning on the burner. Okay. So a 1/4 cup of butter, y'all. Baby, will you grab them milk when you come through there?
Yes.
Green handle, you got it. Thank you, sir. Okay. 1/4 cup of butter. Now this is the flour that we just did the pork chops in, okay? No need to waste it. No need to waste it. Okay? We're just making a roux. Okay, now we're just going to add some milk, y'all. And I'm using these metal tongs because I want to pull off anything that I left behind on the cast iron, okay? From a seasoning standpoint, okay? I always tell y'all I'm not a professional chef, so I may not always use the right tool for the right thing, but it works. Yeah, gravy's easy, y'all. There you go. Now I'm gonna get me a little stick here. I lost the potato down here.
Wow.
Look. Get me a little tiny potato down there, y'all. So look how quick that came together, y'all. Okay?
Okay. Just hoping she can make your gravy.
Yes, it's good, y'all. Okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn.
Good luck on your gravy.
Okay? I'm gonna add a little more flour to it.
Karen K, good luck on your gravy.
Good luck on your gravy, Karen K.
You can do it.
You can do it, and I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. You saw what you don't want to do. The only thing you need to be careful of is just making sure that you add enough flour in the beginning. You can't add flour, okay? You can add milk, okay? Can't add flour, okay? So I'm not gonna salt this. I'm not gonna salt it, but I am gonna pepper it. I'm gonna turn that off. Gravy's done, just like that, y'all. Okay? Just like that. Yummy, yummy. I'm gonna give it a taste. Make sure it don't need no salt.
Sherry says she always struggles with gravy.
Well, Sherry, I'm gonna have to come and give you a personal class. Does it get too thick, Sherry? So now I'm going to add salt. Okay. Comfortable alone.
Cabbage is in the other pan.
Yes, cabbage with bacon and onions is over there, y'all. Cabbage with bacon and onion. And it's good. But you see how hot that is? And that hasn't had fire underneath it for a good 15 minutes, y'all. Okay? But that cast iron holds the heat, y'all. Okay? Give me a clean spoon and taste that. So, taste that gravy. And then we're going to get these potatoes out. Gonna get the potatoes out, y'all.
Kim says that she ordered the salt and pepper shakers in copper.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool.
I wait to see those copper ones. You have to send a pic. Okay, gravy's good now. Gravy's good. Let's pull out the potatoes, y'all. Okay. So roasted sweet potatoes, roasted fingerling potatoes. Delicious, y'all. Okay? Delicious. So now let's plate up some food. Let's plate up the mister some food.
I'm ready.
Be ready, y'all.
I mean, quality controls are our job. You know, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so sweet potatoes, fingerling potatoes, okay? Then this cabbage. Cabbage with bacon and onions. And then, gonna get us a pork chop, y'all. I'm gonna get a clean pair of, get a clean pair of tongs. Okay. I'm gonna give him 2 pork chops, y'all, because he's gonna ask for another one, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and give him 2. And then I'm gonna put a little gravy right over that like that. And just a little bit over those potatoes. Okay? Just like that, y'all.
Elkat said she wants her plate to be next.
Yes, ma'am. Fingerling potatoes, cabbage with onions and bacon, and fried pork chops with gravy, y'all. So let's get the mister eating.
Smokey the Bandit.
Yeah, you can't mess with the smoky, you know what I'm saying? Don't mess with the smoky, y'all. Way to go, and a short time to get there. Watch up and it goes.
Oh, those pork chops are awesome.
He loves the pork chops, y'all. How is everybody? Loaded up with the mister loves the pork chops, y'all. How's everybody?
Cabbage is super good.
The cabbage is super delicious. Trying to get the cookbook order, but having a difficult time. Yes, Haley, PayPal's fine, honey. Well, what's for dessert? I have no idea what we're going to make for dessert. Because I went to make cookies. You know, I made those chocolate chip cookies last week. And I made 2 rolls and put them in the refrigerator. And the other night I went to make some. And I forgot that I had given the kids those, that dough so that they could just slice and bake. Okay. I forgot that I had given it to the kids to make. So I have no idea what we'll have for dessert. We did some military, when my dad was in the service, we was in Georgia, we was in Texas. We settled in Ohio early on. And I was born in a little tiny town called Sandy Hook, Kentucky. Good evening, Christina. Oh no, you're Edna motive, but Pearl's doing good. Well, I'm glad Pearl's doing good.
Potatoes. Awesome.
Potatoes are good. Potatoes are awesome, he says. This is Edna, y'all. This is Edna. We started Edna with our subscribers.
I was so focused on them pork chops, I almost forgot about the other stuff.
Sherry says she'll have another pork chop for dessert.
That's a great idea.
Sherry, you're my kind of girl. Thanks for the subscription. Applause. Thank you, Brenda. We're enjoying having you in, honey. We're a little crazy here, but we have a good time. I'm so sexy 54. I eat, sometimes I eat my dinner the next day at lunchtime. The next day at lunchtime. It's according to what's happened in my day. We had fried pork chops tonight, fried cabbage with bacon and onions, and roasted potatoes. My Rick says he'd have a pork chop for dessert too. Edna is our sourdough starter, honey. Yes, ma'am. Edna is a sourdough starter for bread and desserts and pancakes and all kinds of goodness, honey.
Gidget said that her starter turned into jailhouse hooch.
Gidget. Yeah, you can get some hooch on top of that, honey, on your starter. Thanks, Ellen. You can get some hooch, honey, on top of your starter. But you can just stir that right back in there, honey. You don't have to worry about it. Hooch is just fine. The only thing that I won't do, and some people do, is if they develop mold on their starter, some people will just stir it back in, y'all. But I'm not for that. I just can't do it, y'all. But hooch, I will stir back in there. I sure will. Thanks for the new join, guys. I appreciate y'all. Tonight we fried up some pork chops. We made some fried cabbage with bacon and onions. And we roasted off some potatoes. And it was real good. And we have, of course, our country music going on over here because we real hill jacks up here. So the pork chops. Let's talk about the pork chops for a minute, y'all. Listen, don't be overcooking y'all's pork chops, okay? I get a lot of messages saying your pork chops are dry, okay? So pork chops are dry because you overcooked them, okay? So you can do a center cut pork chop and it turn out completely tender, okay? $25 dinner in Beverly Hills, California, okay? Yeah, hooch is homemade alcohol, yes, But we can't talk about that. The potatoes, just salt and pepper, babe. Extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil on those potatoes, salt and pepper.
Elizabeth said they're doing steak fajitas tonight for dinner.
Oh, yes, Elizabeth. Yes, child. That sounds real good. That sounds real good. In the summer, We will be working out there on the back deck with some Blackstone. We're going to be on Blackstone. We will definitely do fajitas and some tacos out there, y'all. And some breakfast. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We sure will be. Go hand in hand. So don't worry about your hooch on your sourdough starter. Just stir it right back in there, y'all. Rained in Oklahoma. Yes, thank you, Sherry.
Taco, that soup sounds good.
Yeah, taco soup sounds good, y'all. Yesterday we made unstuffed pepper soup. It was delicious. And we made a big old crock pot of that. Or not a crock pot, a Dutch oven full. And it's gone.
What?
That unstuffed pepper soup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the mister, he had like 3 bowls last night, y'all.
What inspired you to come here and do this?
What inspired me was that I was really wanting to see people get back to cooking in their kitchens and not being so intimidated by their kitchen and messing recipes up and things like that. Just really get back to feeding their families in their own kitchens and out of the McDonald's line. That's what inspired me. Thanks for asking. Cass 5000. Chili and mac and cheese. Yes, ma'am. Yesterday we had that pepper soup. We shredded some fresh mozzarella on top of it. And we did cast iron toast. It brought me right back to my childhood, honey. That cast iron toast is delicious. Thanks, Helen. How many of y'all have had cast iron toast? Yes, Elizabeth. It's important to eat at home. The Blackstone is a big griddle that's outside.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya. It's on our deck out back, and we just go out there and cook up, y'all. It gets crazy. It overlooks the pool, so we just go out there and have a good old time. Yes, the unstuffed pepper soup will go up tonight. You're welcome, Gnome. Yeah, cast iron's good for grilled cheese, honey. There's nothing I won't do in the cast iron. The baby chicks are doing just fabulous outside, y'all. They're not like outside. They're just in the garage that's outside. Yes, ma'am. Books, coffee. Absolutely. Yes, cast iron's good for all things. They're getting so big. Lee Lady, your subscription has expired in 48 hours, just so you know. Cabbage casserole, absolutely, Todd. And 2 weeks ago, we made cabbage rolls, which were delicious. And I think I put our daughter's favorite cabbage lasagna recipe in the cookbook. We love cabbage in this house, y'all. That comes back to just always having cabbage when we were kids. It was easy to grow, and so we had it a lot. And we talked about wilted lettuce with bacon. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So it was so good. Oh, squash casserole. I haven't made that in a while, Todd. Haven't made that in a while. Melted cabbage. Not heard of it. Melted cabbage. So tonight we fried some pork chops. We roasted some potatoes. And we made cabbage with bacon and onion, y'all. Yes, Patty, we talked about Will to Less the other day. We'll have to do some this summer. The mister, his grandmother used to make it for him. He loved it. Hey, look at this, y'all. The mister, he done ate, y'all. He done ate. He got real serious. He got real serious. Awesome, Goatee.
Website linked in your bio.
Yes, the website is linked in the bio. If you go up and click Chicken Chick, you'll find it there.
Recipes.
It has the recipes, the link, all the information about the cookbook, lots of links to the things that we use in the kitchen. Yes, Will to Less is good, y'all. Cabbage casserole is good, Bob. Yes, sir. Okay, y'all. Well, it was fantastic having you in the kitchen this evening. So we appreciate you. Well, thank you, Karen. We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about recipes, you are struggling with something, you can always just message me on here, or you can go to the website and email me from there. If you have pictures that you want me to see, you have to email us, okay? And then we will get back on, okay? But I'll help you through anything that you're struggling with. All right, you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. All right? Be blessed.